if we can make sure that... Yeah, there she is. She's sitting over there.
Hey.
And we'll introduce you in a minute. If you don't mind... Well, this is Weyes Blood. All right, let's get into this the big interview. Let's get a drop for the big interview.
Hold on.
A good interviewer lets the other person talk and doesn't talk about themselves.
Correct.
Okay, well, let me start by telling you about how I met you and what my familiarity is with you, to go in direct contrast to the Vic Berger advice.
That's not my crickets. I've been trying to get her on my show for years.
Okay.
And you ask her once, and she comes right away.
Well,
Hey.
I took a shot in the dark.
I'm exaggerating.
You asked me day of.
I'm exaggerating. I asked you once.
I booked this in September of last year. This has been on the books. If you're not familiar with Weyes Blood, spelling is Weyesblood. That is the guest I have today. And good morning. This is Tim Heidecker. I'm hosting for Terry Gross. This is Fresh Air. But honestly, folks, it's not too fresh because I had a bean burrito last night. Sorry, I thought Doug would enjoy that, but he's already still steaming
where's
over.
the sample
I
for
know.
that one?
No, I'm looking up. I was gonna.
Yeah, we should play some of your music.
I was gonna play. Well, she has a new song that just dropped.
Yes, new song.
Andromeda. Should I play a little bit of that?
Yes, with no
drops.
no drops over it. That's just so disrespectful.
You want me to put some farts over it, or?
I said I wouldn't do that. Is this the new one?
Wait, that's
It's a new one. Put like lasers over it.
Oh man, that is the voice. Some people have the voice. Some people don't.
Tim, you have the voice.
I don't like my voice. I don't like my voice. It's very hard. Thank you enough of that music. I'm tired of it.
Wait, can I ask you something about the music real quick?
Yeah.
So in the beginning here. The strings, they sound like it's a record player that's like
Like a Mellotron.
shaking.
It's a melody.
How did
It's
you get
gotta
that
be a
sound?
synth.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a synth and it's going through tape.
See, I
And,
knew something
we
was
had
up with
hooked
that.
up two tape reel-to-reels together, so they were all like playing and looping, and then we were like shaking the tape. So
I knew it.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
Let's.
That's how we did check it
How
out.
dare you derail my interview with Weyes Blood?
I thought you were leaving, and I was
had to
getting into
check-
some cool technicals.
I have to tell you something. My daughter is next door in the office next door because she was sick last night, and so she is hanging tight over there watching a movie on my iPad.
Vice?
Yeah, she's watching Vice. She's watching Green Book. Anyways, so I was just checking in on her because I'm the dad of the year. Natalie,
Tim.
tell me a little. Here's one of my interview techniques. I don't do any research. I don't know anything about you.
Good.
So I want to get to the root. Where are we coming from? Who are you? Where are you from? What's your birth and how'd you get into music?
Well, I'm from Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
Do we know that about?
I don't know.
I'm Allentown.
I know you're Allentown.
Yeah, Doylestown, Allentown, Bethlehem,
Doylestown,
over here.
Bethlehem.
I'm a Bethlehem boy.
Steel Mill.
Yes.
The
Steel
mills.
Meal.
Oh, you
Meal.
steel meal.
You have the steel meal in
It's
Bethlehem.
the steel meal.
Steel cut oats.
Yeah. I love
That's
Bethlehem.
awesome. Yeah, it's the best. It's the best.
Last week you were trashing.
It is. I like-
Someone said. Someone called in saying, "What should I do in
I
Bethlehem?"
didn't even
and Vic
answer.
says nothing.
I was
don't
thought of
know.
that later. I was like, I should say something, but we did say the steel stacks. Have you been to the steel stacks?
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. It's
Yeah.
all levers and pulleys. It's like a mechanical
you can-
factory.
It's like
you can
Gotham
walk
from
through it
Batman
and
or
everything. There's a new museum that you can walk
Thank you. We got enough of
Thank
that.
right up there.
Allentown.
So Allentown, Doylestown. Where is Doylestown?
Doylestown.
Doylestown. That's very close to Allentown,
yeah,
right?
Douggpound. It is kind of close to Allentown. It's Bucks County.
Bucks County.
Bucks
It's closer to Philly.
Closer to Philly.
Okay.
It's the last train stop on the R5 line.
Yes.
Yes, the R5.
I thought that would be Lansdale.
No, this is after Lansdale, deeper in the boonies
I got it.
than Lansdale.
All right. So you got into, you've been singing your whole life?
Singing. My father's a musician.
Is he a successful musician?
No, he was a failed musician, but he was a new wave musician.
Oh.
And he had a record out on Electrosylum. And then,
What's it called?
it's called Sumner.
Is it on
How do you spell it?
streaming?
It's Sumner.
Like Sumner Redstone.
Wait, isn't Sumner the guy from New Order?
No, that, I think that Sting's last name is Sumner.
Gordy Sumner.
Goldie Sumner.
Gordy.
Wait, what's the guy from New Order's name?
All new
Sumner.
Goldie.
What is it?
Sumter.
All right, who cares?
So
Let's calm
Sumner,
down about
Run,
this.
Cindy, Run. That's a song. That could be on YouTube.
Run, Cindy, run.
Yeah, that's my dad.
Cool.
awesome.
So you grew up in a musical family, a little bit like the Lemon Twigs.
A bit, yeah,
Yeah.
except my dad wasn't, trying to be Brian Wilson,
Right.
Paul McCartney.
Understood. That's a dig at the Lemon Twigs dad. I get it. No,
No. I love Ronnie. Ronnie's
yeah.
the OG.
cool. Well, we love the Lemon Twigs
Is this
here in
it?
Office
Yeah,
Hours.
yeah.
Oh, cool. Listen, this is your dad's music.
It's my dad.
Woo!
Oh man, that's cool.
It's cool. Fucking Sumner getting some internet radio play after all these
Oh,
years.
his first name is Sumner.
Yeah, that's right.
This was Sumner
so
Redstone.
maybe-
This is Sumner Redstone's band. He's the president of Viacom.
Really?
Sumner Redstone. Anyways, all right, that's beautiful.
I want a
It's a
new
cool-
wave dad.
So
Cool
you
flavor. Yeah, I'm into the.
If his name is
yeah.
Sumner, did he have like a cool dad? Like a
Well, no, his
artist
middle
dad?
name is Sumner. Sumner's an old name, and he changed it to his middle name. But that's like great grandfather style Sumner marrying back in the day.
It's like somebody. It's like a name that one like Robbie Robertson would write about, maybe.
Yeah,
You know.
Fort Sumner.
I was
Oh,
thinking of
Sumner.
Bernard Sumner.
Ah,
That's I wasn't
Bernard.
too off.
All right.
Continue.
That's,
Thank you.
that's another
You're smart.
connection to the Lehigh Valley. The just walked into Nazareth. It's from the
Walked
because he was
into
playing he was
Nazareth.
You
playing a Martin
Bethlehem
guitar.
boys with your Bible stuff.
That's what I was gonna say. Sorry,
The whole area is filled with Bible with like
Yeah.
religious names. You know.
yeah, and but then you can go to the Martin Guitar Factory. That's the one thing I wanted to mention. That's
Thank
the other good thing in
Bethlehem.
Yeah, it's in Nazareth.
Oh, in Nazareth.
but it's right
Yeah.
next to it.
Wow.
Walked in Nazareth. Was feeling about half past dead. No, that's not it, is it? Anyways.
Just walked in
So-
Nazareth.
Feeling about half past dead.
Yeah.
Number one song in the world.
All right. So
Sounds
you
like
grew
hell.
up. You grew up there as a normal childhood.
Yeah, a Christian childhood. Like
Okay.
my parents were into Jesus. There was a lot of Jesus,
Hmm.
kind of like hippie Jesus.
Uh huh.
So-
Unitarian.
Not
No.
Unitarian.
Cult.
Pentecostal.
Pentecostal. Wow, heavy.
Praying in tongues.
You grew up singing.
Hell no.
I, the Lord of sea and sky, I have heard my people cry, all who dwell in darkness, my hand will save. You know that one?
No, I don't know that
I am Lord.
one. We had like, God is an awesome God, He reigns.
From heaven above with wisdom, power, and love, our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love.
God
Is an awesome God.
He's pretty. He's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, hell no.
Okay. Well, I know a million of them. I don't know that one. So what?
Yeah. Well, let's hear some more. What's the other?
I used to sing these on office hours. I'm trying to think of the ones I really like. That was Here I Am, Lord. Of course you have Were You There When They Crucified My Lord? No, you don't know that one?
No, I guess I knew the more like '90s, like they're
yeah.
trying to do like the
Do you,
alt
do you
rock.
know Lamb of God?
I like Here I Am.
I
Lord.
grew up
That's what I was
Lutheran.
singing, Doug.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust it up.
I was just singing it, though.
I
We don't
know.
need to hear it again. I, the Lord.
But our God is an awesome God. I mean, that's the jam.
Well,
That's a jam. Yeah.
It's like a mantra. It
I
just
think
keeps
we-
repeating.
By the
We
way,
could,
somebody
like,
on the
end there.
board, someone on the board here, Natalie, just said she's regretting this. Is that the case? I would say no.
Is it my mom? No, I'm happy.
I bet because it's a fun time. People don't get it.
I like chaos.
Yeah. I don't think it's that chaotic. I think it's going pretty smooth.
Me and Vic
Anyways.
had dueling Hell Nah drops.
That was pretty good.
Do you know who it's from?
That one was Steve Harvey.
Oh yeah. Anyways,
Do you know,
okay.
do you know this song, guys? Check this out.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom
Sister Janet Mead.
Thy
That
will
is
be done on earth as it is in heaven. Guys on the board,
love
what
that song.
what did I sing? What are the church songs I sang? I've sang a lot of them. I had a guy call in and we'd sing them together. It was very weird. I love those songs. I really do. I am Lord. I'm harmonizing. Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord. Is it you lead me? I will
Woo! Yeah.
Okay, that was beautiful.
That's a great fucking record, man.
Anyways, okay, back to the great interview, the big interview, the Office Hours interview with Weyes Blood, new album coming out. Do we know? Is it out?
There is new music coming, but I can't say much more than that.
I understand. So this is not part of your promotional push for whatever's coming next.
No, I'm just coming out of the kindness of my own heart.
I thought what you just put out is just a single. Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. You're very tight-lipped. What label are you? What label are you on?
Sub Pop,
Big.
big
Heard of it.
subculture.
Heard of it?
They snatched you up when?
This was about last year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And
No, it's 2019 now. This is 2017.
Doug, I need a
great.
stat. I need a stat. I need Weyes Blood on Spotify. Give me the number of plays on her top song. I'll do it first. See who can get there first. I want to talk about what's happening with this career here. It's massive. 6 million listens.
Wow.
That's massive.
Wow.
That's more listens than there are people on Earth.
Exactly.
She has a
Something
song
like that.
called "The End of Comedy,"
true.
which could be.
That's a
Which we could relate
song
to.
that I sing on by
Oh.
a band called Drug Dealer. But I mean,
Okay.
still me.
Yeah.
Still
Also,
my voice.
suddenly, that's a drug dealer song.
Yeah.
All right. So you got signed.
But 7 words, is that the Weyes Blood
that's
original?
the Weyes Blood OG.
Well, that's 4 million.
Did you move to Los Angeles and then you got signed, or did you get signed and then move to Los Angeles?
I moved to Los Angeles and then I got signed.
Really? So you came out here as a I don't want to say the word nobody, but I will.
Total nobody.
Total.
It's true.
And just to pursue your musical dreams?
Yeah, just to get back to the grind and be in the music capital of the world.
Did that?
It's all
What
happening.
changed? What changed for you by moving out here?
Everything started working out. I lived in New York before and nothing worked out. Nothing.
So you
worked
did
out.
that. You made a jump into like an entertainment zone
Yeah.
to pursue music.
Some music. Yeah.
And where do you even? Where do you? I could chart this for myself, but where do you start? What is that first move you make besides singing at home and making
yeah.
music with your dad? What is the? Is it like a Facebook page?
It's
You know what I
It's a
mean?
manager and a website. No, for me it was like just being really like psychopathically interested in proving myself or something, because it's really thankless and it takes many years of hard work and lots of really bad shows.
Yeah. So, but let me ask the question again, and I ask you to be more specific.
Okay.
You're under oath.
So exactly.
You're under
what did I
oath.
do?
And I ask that you not dance around this.
Okay.
What was the first move you made from a practical standpoint? A lot of people call into this show. There's a lot of listeners to this show that are aspiring comics, musicians, artists, actors, and they say, "What do I do? What am I supposed to do?" What was the first thing you did as a professional music? Someone that is on that
I
path.
did not mean to do that.
Do you know? Do you even remember?
Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta play some shows.
So you booked a show.
I booked some shows. What else did I do?
And
That's
you
a
were
really
just you and a
good
guitar.
question.
You and a
It was
guitar.
just me and a guitar when I was 15 years old.
Wow.
And,
In Doylestown.
In Philly.
In Philly.
I took the train with my guitar
Look
into
at
the
you.
big city to play some shows.
Where? Khyber, not the Khyber Pass.
Manhattan.
Some folk club
Some
kind of thing?
folky clubs and
Yeah.
house shows. I played at the Cake Shop in New York and got kicked out because I was underage. I kind of spilled the beans on stage.
Guys, this is what you have to do. You spilled the beans. What do you mean? Literally?
I was opening up for the Dirty Projectors, and my songs were barely written, and I was super nervous. And I was like, I'm only 17.
Oh, man. And they had it out for you.
They just kicked me right out after
Yeah.
I played. But I mean, stuff like that for sure. I mean, really, it takes just a persistence and dealing with failure over and over again and
There's
rejection.
no losing, only learning. There's no failure, only opportunities, and there's no
Opportunities.
problems.
All right, so let's. So then you feel like you've done it enough when you're in Philly that you say, listen, I have talent. People are talking. Are people giving you compliments and people saying this? You have talent.
Blowing smoke up my ass.
Well, that's fine. I mean,
There was a bit of that, I think, because I was so young. But I mean, it didn't matter. I think there plenty of people might think you're okay, but it just takes a long time to actually be at that level of really great. So
yeah.
I think that some people were cool and supportive, but I never had anybody hand me the golden ticket or
No.
the keys to the castle.
And your daddy isn't the president of Sony Records.
No, I didn't get hooked up. My parents
No.
were not paying my rent, but
Right.
I will say that I think it helped that I was exposed to music at a very young age.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for that.
Who are your greatest influences? Obviously, we hear in your voice a beautiful, folky, Joan
Yeah.
Baez and Joni Mitchell.
Yeah, Joni Mitchell.
Joni's the greatest, right?
Joni's the greatest. My mom was obsessed with Joni Mitchell, so it's no mistake that I turned out the way I did. I also really love Harry Nilsson,
Of course.
and like a great, vocalist. Enya is really wonderful too, in terms of just a very matriarchal, feminine energy.
What about, who's somebody I discovered recently that I absolutely love and is an interesting story is, and almost, now that I haven't thought about this, but if I should make a biopic, speaking of biopics, I could see maybe you being in the biopic.
No way.
Judy Sill.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Big compliment. Oh, beautiful, Doug. Yeah, Judy's great.
Judy Sill.
Incredible.
I'm going to play a Judy Sill song, get this
Yeah.
Enya out of my head.
He was a crossmaker.
That song is so cool. I've talked about that song so much on this
Yeah.
show.
Her-
but listen,
her story
you know
is
this?
crazy,
Do
too.
you know this, Vic?
Yeah. Oops, I was playing.
The best double track vocal you can ever do, I
It's
think, right?
perfect.
It's a perfect double track. Doug.
Yeah.
One time I trusted a stranger 'cause I heard
We're all gonna sing to this one.
song, and it was
Triple it.
really
Triple it.
interesting me, though there was something wrong when I turned.
He was
Gone, blinded me, his song remains reminding me he's living in a heartbreaker. Yeah, Jesus was a crossmaker, sweet sever angel.
Oh, it's so cool.
Please come down flying low for me. He wages war with the devil of his
Wait to hear when it kicks in. It's coming.
Yeah. He chases him out windows and
Wow, a lot of Jesus going on today, you know?
He keeps his door
Here it comes. Here comes the band.
open wide. Frightened in the lights of he's dancing in a heartbreaker. Oh, Jesus was a crossmaker.
Yeah.
Listen, stand by. Let's take a call because I feel like perhaps we've
Yeah.
lost the
This is my
entire
favorite one.
audience. Hello?
The donor.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's
Hey.
up?
I'm here with Weyes Blood, Doug, and Vic.
You are.
Yo.
We're having a great time.
What's your name?
My name is Will ZX.
What
Dump
was it?
'em.
What is it again?
What is it?
I can't
It's Will
hear
ZX.
you.
Will ZX?
Will
hear
ZX.
you.
Do you have a
Yeah.
band camp?
That is that's kind of a solo project name.
Yeah.
What are your? Do you have a question for me or Natalie or anybody here?
I have a question for Wise, and then I have a follow-up question if I get to it to 10.
Okay. I'll take it.
So Mr. or Mrs. Weyes Blood, I saw you one of your first shows in Nashville. You played at a little tiny record store, and it was phenomenal. It was a small, little, close quarters,
Stop.
personal.
Have you played
feel.
in Nashville?
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Does this guy sound like a?
You're real.
Okay.
I'm not a troll.
You saw me play.
I
the
was
small
wondering
record-
about, because you're friends with Ariel Pink.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I feel like he's kind of going off the deep end, talking about how much he loves Alex Jones, talking about how he loves Trump.
Oh,
Oh, he's doing
What's
that?
gotten to him? What's up with
Is
that?
he really?
Scott, I mean, the truth is, Ariel has always been that way, and I mean, now I don't really know what the deal is with that. It's not really my place to say, you know.
No. How dare you come on here
And talk to me about
about
Ariel,
somebody
some
else's
guy.
opinions?
I mean, we can talk about my opinions.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Who's next?
Hi, this
Next
is
caller.
Mari.
Let's get to the next caller.
I have a question for Weyes Blood. I'm a big fan of yours.
Oh,
and,
really?
I want to know what's your standard tuning for your acoustic guitar? Is it just a standard tuning, or do you do open tunings?
Hey, are you that, Tim? I do a standard tuning.
Okay. Let's take another question. Let's take another caller. Hopefully a question for Natalie. She's come all this way. Without giving her exact address, how far did you have to travel today?
11 minutes.
That's great. You're in
It's a long way to go.
Silver Lake area.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you? Do you have any shows coming up?
I do. I'm playing at the Masonic Lodge on April 4th.
Wow,
in,
that's
Hollywood Forever Cemetery.
oh, that's nice. What's just for your headlining show?
Headlining show.
Can I get on the guest list?
Sure, yeah. Nice. If you do some jokes.
Can I be a +1?
Can I just do jokes backstage?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are VIP for life backstage.
I saw you. I performed with you at the Father John Misty Wildfire Relief Fund at the Ace Hotel end of last year. And I was watching you, and I'm like, damn it, this is what? How am I supposed to follow this? Because I was right after you.
You're just amazing. You're the greatest, man. Oh my gosh.
A beautiful singer, great stage presence, that you had the audience in the palm of your hands. And then I was like, God damn it, who is this? You know, didn't seem like somebody in my, I didn't know you. I didn't know who you were. I was like, she doesn't know who I am. It's going to be weird. But then she introduces me with, what an introduction. She says, you might know him from the hit TV show Decker.
Yes.
And I said, well.
The top
well.
TV show.
The top TV show.
Top TV show.
And I said, aha, this is a good person.
Yeah.
So she gets it.
I like my roots, Philly roots.
Yes.
Tim and Eric roots.
But then we have another common thread. It is Jonathan Rado.
Yes.
And Jonathan Rado, you have been working with him.
I have.
This new song is with him.
That's with Rado.
Nice.
And he is a genius, isn't
Who
he?
came
He's
up
a
with
total
the
G.
with the synthesizer wiggle?
We kind of both did. We were trying to do Frippatronics. Robert Fripp, the guitarist from King Crimson,
Yes.
built this machine, two reel-to-reels feeding into each other, and we spent almost like 4 days trying to do it, and it ended up being our own thing. So we called it Radotronics. So
Cool.
It wasn't quite Frippatronics, but yeah, we both come from an experimental tape noise background.
He's a little wild man. He's a little
too.
guy.
He's a
his hair's
wild
all a
man.
mess, and he's always got touching stuff. And he's a little wizard.
Yeah, he's a
little
analog wizard.
little wizard man. But I like him, and we have a lot of similar musical interests, and I think that's where we come together. And did he play on a lot of the record too?
He does play bass on Andromeda.
He's a great bass player.
Yeah. But
oh man, he thumps it.
he really thumps it. But no, I played a lot of the things.
Does he do a
on Andromeda.
pick? Or does he do his 1 and 2 finger and go? Lung, lung, lung,
I think I wrote a song.
Clunk, fingers.
I wrote a song. Oh, should I do this?
You wrote
I
a
wrote
song?
Can we hear it?
that I think you would kill if you sang it.
Okay.
Let me get the.
Tim, can I ask you a question, real quick?
Yeah. It's
Which river did Mr. Yuri's daughter swim in?
Mr. Yuri's?
Yeah,
All right, so it's
Missouri.
kind of like this.
Miss Yuri.
Missouri River?
Aristotle paid attention. He liked it.
That's good.
Tim,
This won't be perfectly in tune, but I'll
Tim
give
would've
you
liked
the
that if he
gist
was
of the
paying
song.
attention.
It goes. It goes.
Like now I'm making it about me. Like now.
I live in fear of everyone. I hope you understand. I don't count on us becoming friends. I think I'm done growing. I think I'm done growing. I think I'm done growing.
Yeah.
I live in fear of everyone. I hope you understand. I don't think we'll be becoming friends. I think I'm done growing. I think I'm done growing. I think I'm done growing. Fear of death. Oh, this is really a depressing song. Fear of death. Oh. Fear of death. Fear of death is keeping me alive.
Yeah.
Fear of death is keeping me alive. The fear of death is keeping me alive.
Yeah. Woo! Wow. Fear of death.
I think I'm done growing. I think I'm done growing. I think I'm done growing. I think I'm done growing.
Woo.
Wow. Wouldn't you kill that one?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a good message.
Fear of death is keeping me alive for sure.
So we'll record that together.
Yeah, no problem. With Rado.
Yes. He would kill that one.
You would kill it, yeah.
It's got a Crosby, Stills, and Nash vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
Doug will stay out of the picture on that one.
Yeah.
Get me in the lab. I'll do. I'll bring some.
Bring some beats.
Some textures to it.
What if we put it out under an assumed name?
Yeah.
Like a fake band.
The Steel Meals.
The Steel Meals. The Steel Wheels. Steel Meals. My friend Greg, who I tour with, you guys know who I'm talking about. We do this bit backstage that is the Rolling Stones coming up with the title of the album Steel Wheels. And it's the best. I'll have to do it with him sometime. What do you think you should call the next record, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or you could call it Back at It. What about Steel Train? Steel Train, yeah? What about Wheels? Just Wheels. No. Anyways, it's very funny.
It's exciting.
What is the next call?
Hello? Pizza sub
You're
or
coming in
Italian
hot.
steak. Hey, oh shit. Okay. You can hang up if you want if you can't hear me.
No, I can hear you. I can hear you. You're just coming in hot.
Hey, Tim, what's going on, man?
Well, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Matt calling from Philly.
You know what, Matt? You paused a bit on that name. Why'd you think about what your name was?
I'm calling from Philadelphia. My name's Matt.
So what? I'm asking you. I heard a pause in your voice. Did you ever see Weyes Blood in Philly when she played there?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you
did.
did?
Which was the crux of my question.
Okay, go ahead. I don't have an answer for that, but maybe you have one for her.
Yeah, what's it like working with Ariel?
Working with Ariel in a musical, non-political context, I would say was fun. He's very he's like a savant. Like when we were working together, I couldn't tell what he was doing. It was very erratic and strange, and ended up being way better than I thought it would be because he kind of sees the music before it's made. He like sees the whole thing, kind of like autistic style.
Well,
That was very interesting.
What was your? Did he produce your record, or what was your connection with him?
Ariel, no, he didn't produce the record.
No.
We made an EP together.
Oh.
We did a collaborative EP called Marrying Rosenberg, and we have a song called Tears of Fire.
Tears of Fire.
Tears of Fire.
Okay, cool. All right, kids. Thanks for calling. Thanks for being a part of the show. Thank you again, Natalie. Weyes Blood. Check out her music everywhere. She's a true talent.
Thank you very much.
And thank you, Donald Trump, for your sound bites.
China!
We appreciate you. And thank you to Subway, our official sponsor. And we'll see you next week.
What's the buzz?